Coming up on this week's episode of Nomad Newsreel, we've got a report from Amanda.
I'm gonna clap just for you, James. Love you, bud.
Plus, all the events coming up in the Nomad world. Nomad Newsreel starts now. For Nomad Newsreel, I'm James Copeland reporting today from my 1975 Winnebago Indian. Thanks so much for joining us. And our top story has to do with Nomadland. The movie is making headlines once again as it won 2 Golden Globes for Best Motion Picture in the Drama category and Best Director of a Motion Picture Show. Shout out to all those people involved in making that movie around the courtside area. It was also nominated for Best Screenplay and for Best Actress. And taking a look at all the events that are going on this week in the Nomad community here in the American Southwest, we have a courtside off-road meet and greet event. This is like a monthly sort of thing, but it is happening nonetheless this Wednesday from 10 a.m. to noon at the Courtside Improvement Association building in Quartzsite. It'll be an informal gathering of off-road enthusiasts. There'll be refreshments, prize drawings, and our own Michael Turner actually won an Atlas a couple weeks ago, so maybe he'll have a report for us. And there's also trail information, destinations, and meeting of like-minded riders. So that is happening Wednesday at the QIA building starting at 10. Next up, we have the Bouse Townwide Yard Sale. You don't want to miss this one. It's Friday, March 5th to Saturday, March 6th. Both days from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And if you're in the Bouse area and want to put on your very own yard sale, you can call the Bouse Booster Club and they will put your location on the map. But you have to do that by Tuesday at BouseAZChamber.com. There you can find the number to call that in. We've got another poker run to tell you all about because it seems like there's one about every weekend. This weekend, it's heading up to Salome, Arizona. Check-in is on Saturday, March 6th. At the Indian Hills Community Center. It's from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is when check-in is. There's a $15 entry fee. It's a 25 to 30 mile run, and you have to be back by 3 p.m. There'll be burgers at 11 and prizes awarded at 3:30. And then for those interested in another craft sale, Quartzsite is definitely going to help you out there. We have a QIA craft fair that is going on, and that is for finished handcrafted items only. And so vendors can definitely participate. You do need to be a member of the QIA to sell, but that's a $10 yearly sign-up thing, and you can also get that money put in right there on the actual day, and so it's really not too expensive if you're interested in being a vendor. So the setup is at 7 a.m. Be ready to sell by 9 a.m. That same time slot goes for the yard sale that is also happening at the same time. There's a $5 charge per space, and if you need a table, that's an additional $5. So all said and done, 15 to 20 bucks if you haven't sold anything before. And once again, yes, set up at 7 and start selling by 9. The event goes from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the QIA building on Saturday, March 6th. And finally, I'm going to just tease the La Paz County Fair because that is coming up. That is March 11th, 12th, and 13th. The Nomad Newsreel will provide full coverage of all the events at the La Paz County Fair. We will be there for you. Now we have this report from Amanda. She is going to be teaching a class with Homes on Wheels Alliance, and she'll tell you all about it.
Have you ever been interested in making the transition into nomad life? Have you ever thought that maybe you have a vehicle that you could do it with right now? Well, I'm going to teach you this Saturday, March 6th, through Homes on Wheels Alliance how to do just that. I am presenting a class through the charity that talks about how you can make the transition into nomad life on a budget, and I'm going to show you all about my no-build minivan camper conversion. This takes place online via meetup.com, like I said, this Saturday, March 6th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, this does take place in a Zoom-like student-teacher structure, so attendance is limited, but it is free. So please go ahead and click the link in the description on this video and RSVP immediately because spots will fill up quickly. Like I said, if you're interested in making the transition into nomad life and how to build out a minivan or a simple vehicle on a budget, I am going to teach you. And I hope to see you at the class via Homes on Wheels Alliance this Saturday on meetup.com. For Nomad Newsreel, I'm Amanda Yantos. See you next time.
We always appreciate hearing from Amanda, and you can check out her YouTube channel at Adventuring with Amanda. Speaking of YouTube, we want to give a quick shout out to Camo Dave for giving us a shout out for Nomad Newsreel. A tip of the hat to you, sir. That's going to do it for Nomad Newsreel for this week. I'm James Copeland, and we'll see ya on down the road.